Welcome back everyone to Coin Treasure Hunter, the channel where we explore the amazing world of coins, their hidden stories, and their surprising values. If you love learning about rare coins, valuable finds, and the history behind the money we use every day, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a discovery. Today we're diving into a coin that's modern yet historic, the 2017 Lincoln 1-cent coin from both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. These coins might seem ordinary, but there's something very special about the 2017 pennies that makes them stand out from the rest. So stay tuned, because this small copper coin has a story that's worth much more than a single cent. Let's start with the history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first United States coin to feature the image of a real person. The Lincoln Memorial design, created by Frank Gasparo, appeared on the reverse side from 1959 until 2008, and starting in 2010, the shield design was introduced to symbolize Lincoln's preservation of the Union. By 2017, the Lincoln penny had already been in production for over a century, and yet that year brought something unexpected. For the first time in over 225 years of U.S. coinage, the Philadelphia Mint placed its mint mark, the letter P, on the Lincoln cent. This was done as a special tribute to the U.S. Mint's 225th anniversary. Before that, all Philadelphia minted pennies carried no mint mark at all, making the 2017 P penny the first and only year that this letter appeared on a 1-cent coin. That's what makes the 2017 P penny so historic. It's a one-year-only issue, and collectors immediately recognized its importance. The coin struck in Denver, known as the 2017 D penny, also carries its usual D mint mark, but it doesn't share that unique first-ever status. Together, both coins represent a key moment in modern U.S. coin history. Now let's look at the design details. The obverse of the 2017 P and D pennies features Victor David Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 2017, along with the mint marks P or D below the date. The reverse carries the Union Shield design, symbolizing Lincoln's efforts to preserve the United States during the Civil War. It includes the words, "E pluribus unum," across a banner on the shield, and 1 cent, written boldly across it.as for composition. These pennies are made primarily of zinc, with a thin copper plating, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. They weigh 2.5 grams and measure 19 millimeters in diameter. Even though they look like solid copper coins, they've actually been made this way since 1982. Now let's talk about what collectors care about the most, the value. The 2017 P and 2017 D pennies are still modern coins, so in average circulated condition they're worth their face value of 1 cent. However, when you move into the world of uncirculated, mint state, or era coins, the numbers change dramatically. A 2017 P penny in brilliant uncirculated condition can be worth between $1 and $5. Higher graded examples, such as those certified MS67 red by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, can sell for between $10 and $50. In exceptional cases, flawless examples have brought in over $100 at auction. The 2017 D penny follows a similar trend, though it's generally less sought after because it's not the one-year-only issue. Still, high-grade 2017 D pennies in mint state red condition can reach between $20 and $40 depending on quality and demand. But the real excitement comes from the errors. Some 2017 P and D pennies feature fascinating minting errors such as double die obverse, die cracks, off-center strikes, or plating issues. One famous example of a 2017 P penny with visible die doubling on the date, and lettering sold for more than $200. Another example with a major off-center strike fetched nearly $400. These rare errors make ordinary coins highly valuable to collectors who are always searching for unique varieties. It's also worth mentioning that both the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced hundreds of millions of these coins in 2017. Yet, the 2017 P stands out because of its symbolic and historical importance. It's the only Lincoln cent in American history to ever carry the Philadelphia Mint mark. This fact alone makes it a must-have piece in every serious coin collection. Even though it's still common in circulation, collectors know that as time passes and pristine examples become rarer, the 2017 penny will only grow more desirable. So, what about the big worth? While most 2017 pennies may only be worth a cent today, the rare high-grade and era coins have already sold for hundreds of dollars, and experts predict that their value will continue to rise over time. Collectors are already saving rolls and uncirculated bags of 2017 and pennies in hopes that they'll become key date coins in the future. To sum it all up, the 2017 1-cent coins, especially the 2017 mark a remarkable milestone in U.S. minting history. They celebrate 225 years of the United States Mint, introduced the first ever Philadelphia Mint mark on a penny, and hold the potential for valuable discoveries in the form of high grades and striking errors. Whether you're a new collector or an experienced numismatist, the 2017 and pennies deserve a special place in your collection. Thank you for watching Coin Treasure Hunter, where every coin tells a story and every story brings us closer to hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into rare coins, their histories, and their true values. Share your finds in the comments below. Maybe you've got a rare 2017 penny hiding in your change right now. Until next time, keep searching, keep learning, and keep collecting. Because sometimes, the smallest coin in your hand can hold the biggest piece of history. Welcome back everyone to Coin Treasure Hunter, the channel where we uncover the hidden stories and real values behind the coins you use every day. If you're passionate about coin collecting, rare finds, and learning the secrets hidden in your pocket change, make sure to subscribe and join our growing community of collectors and treasure seekers. Today we're going to explore a fascinating coin that might just be sitting in your wallet or coin jar, the 1994 Lincoln 1-cent coin. At first glance, it looks like any ordinary penny, but it holds an important place in the timeline of American coinage and can sometimes be worth far more than its face value. Let's begin with the history behind this coin. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most beloved presidents. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and it quickly became one of the most recognized coins in the world. The design we see on the 1994 penny is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series that started in 1959. This reverse design, showing the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., replaced the earlier wheat ears design that was used from 1909 through 1958. The 1994 penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark beneath the date on the front of the coin. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of these coins for circulation that year, making it a common issue. But like many other coins, condition and errors can make some examples very valuable. Now let's talk about the coin's composition and design. Since 1982, the United States Mint has produced pennies with a copper-plated zinc core. That means the 1994 penny is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing about 2.5 grams with a diameter of 19 millimeters. On the obverse, or front, we see Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1994 followed by the mint mark D. On the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, the Lincoln Memorial stands proudly in the center, surrounded by the inscriptions, "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and 1 cent. Now let's move to the part every collector loves, the value and rarity of the 1994 penny. In everyday circulation, most of these coins are still worth 1 cent, but the story changes completely when we look at uncirculated or error examples. A regular 1994 penny in mint state condition, meaning nowhere and strong red luster, can be worth anywhere from $1 to $10 depending on its grade. Coins graded MS66 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can reach values between $20 and $50. But that's just the beginning. Some rare varieties and errors from the 1994 D issue have been discovered that can bring in serious money. For instance, coins with off-center strikes, die cracks, or double die features on the date or lettering can fetch anywhere from $50 up to several $100 depending on the error's visibility and uniqueness. There have also been reports of coins with plating errors or missing layers, and those can sometimes sell for over $200. The record sale for a 1994 D Lincoln cent in perfect mint state, with a brilliant red color and no marks, reached close to $1,000 at auction. That's 1,000 times its face value. So yes, it's possible that an ordinary-looking penny in your pocket could be worth much more if it's in pristine condition or has a rare minting error. Now let's talk about circulation and production numbers. In 1994, the Denver Mint produced over 6.5 billion of these coins, making it one of the most common issues of the decade. However, as the years have gone by, many of these coins have worn down or been damaged, meaning that finding a flawless example is much harder today than it was when they were first released. This is why high-grade coins and error varieties are so desirable among collectors. They stand out from billions of ordinary examples. Another interesting fact about the 1994 D penny is that it represents a period just before major technological changes in coin production began. The 1990s were a transitional time for the U.S. Mint, with advancements in die-making and quality control, but there were still enough human factors in the process to produce a fair number of striking errors. That's why searching through rolls of 1994 D pennies can still yield some exciting discoveries for collectors today. To sum it all up, the 1994 D 1-cent coin might seem like just another penny, but it's a piece of modern American coinage history. It connects us to the long legacy of Abraham Lincoln on U.S. currency, continues the Lincoln Memorial design that millions grew up seeing, and even offers the potential for high value in mint condition or error varieties. So before you toss that penny aside, take a closer look. You might be holding a hidden treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Thank you for watching Coin Treasure Hunter, where every coin has a story and every story can uncover a piece of history. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny or an unusual coin in your change. Your story might be featured in our next video. Until next time, keep searching, keep learning, and keep collecting. Because sometimes, the smallest coin can hold the biggest secret.